Hi guys, it's Lucy and Renee here.
Today I am hanging in and geeking out with Xena and Gabrielle themselves, Lucy Lawless and Renee O'Connor.
Oh my God, I'm in love with this technology. Hello, darling.
First of all, guys, I'm so excited to be here with you and getting to chat about Xena Warrior Princess. It's kind of crazy because we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of the show. How would you guys describe the show to someone who hasn't seen it today?
Gabby and a sidekick fighting with a little stick. Righting wrongs and singing songs. Being tough to love, you know.
I think a warrior who fights for the greater good, and she kicks ass.
With her little buddy.
I want to kind of take us back to the beginning because a lot of people don't know the story of how you booked these roles, what your auditions were like.
I got this role after 5 other actresses turned it down because in those days, January was pilot season in Los Angeles and everybody wanted to be there to book a big American show. And my character at that time was only a 3-episode arc on the series Hercules, The Legendary Journeys, which had not yet aired, so nobody knew that that was going to be a hit, except, of course, the writers and producers who believed in it so strongly. Anyway, they turned down this chance to come to New Zealand during pilot season, and I was just the lucky local kid on the spot, and 2 days later, I was having my hair dyed black and being stuck on a horse and meeting Renee.
I remember being one of 2 people who had an American accent, you know, and just being very plucky and excited to be there and completely over the top. But
adorable. You weren't over the top.
Do you remember meeting each other for the first time?
Yes, I did. And she was just like the character. She was just like the character Gabrielle. She was like, and I felt really uncomfortable, like, why are you looking at me like that? You know, it's like, I'm not really her.
sure.
She was just great.
For Renee, like, what do you think that Gabrielle saw in Xena that made her want to leave everything she knew behind?
You know, it's what I still see in Lucy, and she can say she's not Xena, and in many ways she's not, but don't roll your eyes, but she's, you know, she has a leader in her. She is, she's strong. It's just a quality that I admire in women, in strong women. So I can definitely see how Gabrielle just said, "Oh, that's my ticket." I mean, that is who I want to be like, you know. So there's definitely that quality in me that just I admire Lucy and all that she does, especially with the environment. And
a leader. I'm a very reluctant leader. I'll only do it if nobody else will step up. I'll do whatever. But and the other question is, why did Xena take her along? She said, "I'm an outsider in my own home. Take me." And it was that being an outsider. We all feel like we're slightly fraudulent, you know, that we're, I think that's part of human nature. So something in her appeal made Xena pull her up on the back of the horse and take her away from her home and everything she ever knew to a world of adventure and danger. Yeah. Also, you don't know what's going on in the mind of the strong silent one unless you have the sounding board, the best friend. That's why you have comic duos, you know.
I've been told that, Lucy, you're a bit of a prankster on set.
You were the prankster. You were the prankster.
Yeah, I was the prankster. But I remember Lucy would just do some crazy things. She would dress up and I think it's with the bald cap as a man, and then she would go down and pretend to be security. So, you remember that? Or like she had this fake mole on her face and she took it off and she put it in a little box and then sent it to our cameraman as a gift.
Because he was disgusted by my hairy mole that was on it. There was the old nail a pork chop underneath somebody's the table in their camper van, you know, or just wait a few days.
That's disgusting.
I think Renee tried to do the old Glad wrap on the toilet, but I mean, you could always sense Renee's pranks coming. She's so like
terrible,
good-natured, really.
Yeah, or like the Vaseline on the knob to get into your camper. Yeah, it was just
Vaseline on the knob.
Remind me to never be on set with both of you at the same time, because that's just like double the pranks.